Let's see. For no one, could I get fizz signature with your favorite fizz? I should have practiced a fizz signature next time. People. Radio silence, everybody. That's my fizz signature for the moment. It's not great. I'm going to work on it. But it's not terrible. Let's see. Let's go back to the thing. I want to see if I missed it. Sorry. I want to just quickly see if Fatima, which I believe is how you say your name. I have not said your name yet, although I just did, I guess. So yes, I have not done yours, in fact. But I've said your name now. And that's a really clever way of getting me to say your name. I'm not falling for that one again. Cool. This one's for Morgan. Morgan doesn't want anything, so Morgan, getting that signature. Kapow. This is going to be just like a supercut of me saying kapow, isn't there? This next one's for no one, and they don't want anything. So just a signature. I mean, couldn't be easier. No one. You're going to sell this one, I know. That's okay. I hope you make a lot of money doing it. What do I care? You know what I'm saying? Is this real? Hang on. Somebody said, so in a Zoom call, you told me I should be a model, and I straight up got signed and have been working since then. So, thank you for that confidence boost and the boost to my bank account. Dude, rock and roll. That's awesome. Way to go. Absolutely. If I said it, I'm sure I meant it. I mean, it's like, I think, by the way, speaking of models, I used to be a hand model. I know that is hard to believe because I bite my nails to my knuckles. But when I was a kid, I had short nails, and they didn't look disgusting like they do now. They look gross. But it's my only real big vice, and so I can't stop doing it. I've tried. I can't do it. The store, The Sharper Image, used to have a catalog, and I went in to put my fingers on some shield on some toy, and my brother also went in for it. It was in California. It was this little thing, and my brother had too long a nails for it. They didn't want the nails to get in the way, so my nail biting got me this job in the Sharper Image catalog. So I am team nail biting. I'm not, but I just that's a true story, and I'm ashamed of my nails, but I have a lot of other things to think about. So, but I'm so happy. Whoever said that about the model thing, I totally remember that day. I don't remember your name, and I'm so sorry that I don't. But I'm going to look real quickly just down. Keely, that's right, of course. I totally remember that. I totally remember you. That's so great. I'm so happy for you. Mazel tov. Congratulations. This next one is for Savannah. Right? Yes. Savannah. Just sign it however you want, is what it says. Just sign it however you want. A little passive-aggressive. Also, I love Lululand song. My partner hates it. Because I have that as his ringtone now. That's mean, and I love it. It's fantastic. Your partner goes, I hate it. And you're like, oh yeah? Ringtone. That's great. Just sign it however you want. Savannah, I don't want to make it about your partner. I want to make it about you. Savannah, you're a real Lulu pal. There we go. Pow. That's really funny. That's a very funny idea. I'm all about sort of subversive things like that. This next one is for Ash. Ash. Right. I just realized that people have their Twitter handles sometimes on here. I haven't seen them, and I just started noticing that. So perhaps that will, I'll start recognizing some handles. That's something I do. Alex, do you remember the dinosaur question? I mean, about which one? What's the dinosaur question? I'm going to try and kind of do this so I can see it. What's the dinosaur question? Remind me. This one's for Madison. Or no, this one's for Ash. Ooh, someone's salty. Ooh. Someone's salty. There we go. Time for a drink. Let's see if I missed it. Sip? Just kidding. Doesn't work that way. There are so... Somebody said, I'm reminding you to tell us why you left Instagram. So I'll just answer that. There it is. Q&A in May where it was like, what dinosaur are you? Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember the answer, but it was like, I remember like Triceratops or something like that. You'll remind me. I'm sorry. I get asked a lot of questions in Q&As, and those are the better questions, like the sort of more fun ones, but they sometimes go by, and it was a whole thing. So, you'll remind me. The reason that I got off Instagram, some people know this, some people don't, is that during Beetlejuice, I got sort of like a very strange, there was a series of messages that I got that were like slightly absurd and dangerous in a way. I don't want to go as far as to call them death threats, although I have said that and I probably shouldn't, but they were close. They were like, some like foreboding, things like that. So that really gave me anxiety to be on anything like that. But also, before that, I didn't use it well. It wasn't really a thing that I enjoyed. It wasn't something I checked all the time. It wasn't something that I sort of thought about. So it was like just something I did because I thought people wanted to, for other people. Zero of it felt like it was for me. And I think that sometimes I like to at least do things for myself. I couldn't in my life understand why somebody was like, yeah, let's threaten Alex. And I'm like, for what? Like, what have I done? So it just gave me the opportunity to sort of back away. But the truth of it is, beyond that, it's just not my thing. It wasn't my medium. I really like Twitter. I've taken a little bit of a break from that, strictly for creative and time reasons. I will be back to Twitter. I love Twitter. I don't love a lot of people on Twitter. But that's like, few and far between. I don't really engage with that. But no, I'm taking a break from kind of like all social media, minus things like retweeting, things like this and certain charities and certainly during the Black Lives Matter stuff, and anything like that I can do. That's easy to do, but any like creative content that I'm coming up with right now is going strictly into some projects that I'm working on. So that's what it is. I don't think I will be away from Twitter very, very much longer, but it has really helped to be away, and in a way that is not like petty. I just like really have like worked on stuff and like creatively, personally, culinarily, Chef Brightman. But yeah, that's it. So the Twitter thing's not really a big controversial thing. I just was sort of like, I just need like a break. I felt pretty beholden to it, so that's the only thing. But yeah, the Instagram thing, it just wasn't for me. So I will tell you about some projects that I'm working on, just not right now. Kind of get back to these, and we'll talk about some projects in a moment. This next one is for Madison, another Madison. Madison, yes. And come by to Lululand. Come by to Lululand. That is weirdly hard to write for me. Lululand, where imaginations come true. Imaginations come true. And not be sued by Disney. And some of these are going to need like a Rosetta Stone to figure out how I wrote this. I don't have the greatest handwriting, and I apologize. And that's okay. It's something I have forgiven myself for, so I don't need your sympathy. Okay, we're having a good time. This next one is for Emily Stolka. Oh, look at this. Hang on. Emily Stolka. And their note is, can you say my name in RoboFizz's voice live on the air, please? Is this the air? Would we call this live on the air? I feel like on the air would be like television. So when I'm on television next, I will say it. But as I said before, I can do a version of it, but I won't be the most satisfying one. So I'll just say, Emily Stolka. Oh, that wasn't that good. It was all right. It's better than you can do it. Now just sign it, I guess. Go, Emily. Thanks for the ask. I mean, you should always ask. Always ask things. The worst people can say is no. This next one is for Courtney O. And I'm going to sign it to Courtney O. Courtney O. Here we go. There you are. I'm so flattered, by the way, that we are still at around 240 people watching it. I cannot believe it. I don't like to say cannot. I say cannot. I know that's not correct. Let's go to the Q&A for a sec. Can you tell us more? Oh, that's a good one. Can you tell us more about your episode of Blue Bloods? Sure. Yes, I can. So I don't know when it's coming out. It should be coming out not far from now. I just don't really know at all. So, but I know how television works, and I don't think it's going to come out very far away from this moment. It's a smaller role than I had on SVU. It is a bad guy, a little more sinister, a little more despicable than Gabe was on SVU. And I only say that because Gabe was very complicated. Obviously was in the wrong, and obviously was the bad guy of the episode. Clearly, there's no question about that. But this guy that I play on Blue Bloods is much more outwardly despicable, much more of just a terrible person. So much easier to spot the bad guy in this one. Not in it a ton, but it was very fun, and I got to do a really cool scene on a rooftop, so enjoy that. And know that when I was filming that scene, when you see it, know that it was... think about, 5,000 below zero, we were freezing. And funny enough, when you watch it, I don't know if this is going to make the cut, but I fall over a chair as a little stunt. And the first time we shot it, I literally ripped my pants open and injured my knee. And it was injured for like a week. I have pictures and all that kind of stuff. Very fun. But yeah, no, it's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. And I got to meet Donnie Wahlberg, which was cool. Got to meet one of the Wahlbergs. Cool. Okay, let's see. Next one is for Haley Grimes. Haley Grimes, if you're watching, here we go. Haley. Don't spell the names wrong, Alex. Spell anything else wrong, but not Haley Grimes. A message like something Fizz would say if you can. No problem. I'm trying to look at him and just see what he would want to say. Does this hat make my teeth look yellow? That is a funny line. That should be in the show. Sometimes it's the first time you hear it, too. It's the first time I've ever said that. That should absolutely be in the show, and perhaps it will be in the future. Let's see. Is the chair okay? The chair is fine. The roof chair, very fine. The knee, not so much. Let's see. Somebody complimented me on saying Donnie Wahlberg, but it's really Donnie Wahlberg. My whole dad's side of my family is from Boston. Or it's not from Boston. People say Boston. He's from Massachusetts, but he's more from a place called Hull, 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 Massachusetts. And he grew up in, and this is for the real Boston nerds, real Massachusetts nerds, Nantasket Beach. Very good. So, next, Lacey. And Lacey wants me to write, real or not, though, people love me. Oh, man. Real or not, though, People love me. That's brutal. It's a brutal line. Wow. Cool. It's fun. Another question. Let's do it. Why not? Yeah. Favorite Shrek movie. Funniest question of the night. I gotta be honest, my favorite Shrek movie's gotta be the live recording of the Broadway show. I watched it in Oklahoma City when I was there at the beginning of the pandemic, and I just absolutely fell back in love with that show. Love it. There we go. I'll try to answer this one as I'm doing the next thing. What is your favorite thing about voice acting? I like two things about voice acting. One is very petty and one is very emotional, or a little more real and emotional. One is that you don't have to memorize anything, and that's dope. I love being able to read the script the day before or the night of and come up with ideas like on the fly, ready to go, and you don't have to memorize it. It's right there in front of you the whole time. You do not have to be off the page at all. And as an actor, I really tried my very first time to like really be off the page, and they were like, just read it. I was like, oh, right. So that's the best. That's the petty best part of voice acting. The other part I loved is that it's pure creativity. I mean, there's nothing there. There's sometimes an animatic. There's sometimes you know what the character looks like, but it really is like you just have to come up with stuff. It's constant invention, and I think that is what I am built for. I think anytime I do that kind of stuff, whether it's on Helluva Boss or Dead Endia, and Dead Endia, I get to play a couple more characters. It's sort of they are doing it a little more like how The Simpsons is done, where it's a small cast, but we play our main parts, but then we play everything else. So every episode I'm playing Pugsley, but also a couple other people. So in the moment you're like, oh, what does this guy sound like? What does this guy? So it's a lot of fun, super super fun. Yeah, thanks for asking. That's a cool question. Okay, back to this real quick. Let's see. To no one, please write the whole being clown thing. I like it. I like it a lot. Putting two things together. The whole being clown thing. TM. Trademarked. I trademarked it though now first. So now, no one. You can't sue me. No one. Another no one. But you know what? You may be no one, but you're not nobody. Aw, Alex, thank you. You're welcome. Next one is for let's see, Owen and Megan Dorns Collins. Holy mackerel! That is a lot. Let's fit these names in. Owen and Megan Dorns Collins. Spelled that right. Can you please put funny quotes? Well, part of me just wants to do funny quotes and just put those two things there, the quotations, but I'm not going to do it. Let's see. Let's say, I just bought powdered water. I don't know what to add. If you don't get that joke, we're never going to be friends. If you get that joke, friends for life. This next one is for Victoria. Just woke the neighborhood up. Victoria. We still having fun? We've lost like 10 people. I don't measure success in how many people are watching this, by the way. I'm having a blast. So I appreciate you all being here still and sticking around. Especially if you are in a place that it's super late and even later than it is here. I really do appreciate you staying up or, waking up for this. This is super fun to do for me, so I'm glad you're here to share it. This is the stack we have left to go. It looks like not a lot, but I think it's a lot, and there's a little small stack behind it. So we'll see how far we get. I mean, it's 1:30 in the morning right now. I'm not feeling all that tired, so we'll keep going. Why not, right? Okay, that was Victoria. Excellent. Thank you again, by the way, for buying all these, right? I mean, knowing that like some of it goes to a great place, but also that we get to like share this kind of moment together, so much fun. And I think I'd be remiss if I didn't say thanks a number of times. So seriously, thank you. It's very cool. This is not a thing I thought I'd be doing in my life, so I appreciate people knowing who I am, wanting to chat with me, wanting to say hello. Let's see. My favorite line from Beetlejuice. You've opened the door, so I apologize to any younger children in the audience. But my favorite line is, and always has been, "Hey guys, fuck you guys." He said it. He did. He said it. This is for Nicole. Nicole doesn't want anything, so Nicole gets a cool autograph. Cool. I do apologize for swearing, and I won't do it that often, but I was quoting, okay? I was quoting. That's not a good excuse. Let's see. Let's see. Have you read any Alex Brightman fan fiction? No, and I never will. I never will. I don't read message boards. I don't read many of those things. So I've seen too many people read them and sort of they just read them the wrong way or get them taken down. So or it takes them down. So no, I I don't read them, but I don't mind if you do. Some of you were like, "Why is he scratching his nose so much?" It's because I have a new soap, and I think it's not good. It's like making my whole like skin and also weirdly like the sides of my body kind of itchy. More on this later as the story develops. Any joke you want to share? Okay, I'm gonna leave that up because I want to actually think about it. Let me think about that because I love little jokes and I love dad jokes. So give me 1 second. This one is for Ashley. Ashley. Oof. For a second I was like, am I spelling that right? Now you know it's late. Please write, "I'll be your guide to the other side." My pleasure. I'll be your guide to the other side. Can't wait to say those words in front of an audience again. Okay, let's think of a joke real quick. What? Wait, I'm trying to think. What do you get on Christmas if you hang a frog from the ceiling? I'll wait. If anyone gets it, I'll be very excited about it. Let's go. Come on, I know you know it. Don't Google it. Just do it. Just do it. What is it? Just do it. A mistletoe. A mistletoe. A mistletoe. KK got it. Unless KK just heard it and typed it, but yeah, there we go. We got it. Mistletoe, everybody. Killing it. We're on the same wavelength, everybody. We are on the joke train and we're heading to Ha-Haville. This next one is for Owen. I'm cracking myself up and I suggest you do the same in your life. Owen doesn't want too much. He just wanted a signature. So there you go. My theory in life is to make yourself laugh all the time, and you can't have a bad day. Also, laugh at yourself. It's okay to laugh at yourself. It's okay to think you're funny, too. I think I'm funny. It's not a problem to think that you're funny. This is awesome. This is for, please make it out to, the amazing Richter. I love this so much. The amazing Richter. I don't know, I was going to try to be funny and put amazing in quotes, but I'm not going to do it. Damn this mean wit of mine. And the amazing Richter wants me to write, "It's showtime." More than happy to, amazing Richter. There you go. Having fun with friends. I think I'm kind of enjoying it with no music, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? Because I just think the music sometimes derails me. And if that's making you uncomfortable, you can see yourself. And I'm just kidding. I'm sorry it's making you uncomfortable. Okay, this is for Janine and Jordan. Jean, and Jordan. They wrote, "We're fans and musical nerds." So I'm going to have to double down on that. Keep nerding, you nerds. That is a good one. Won't be the last time I use that. Yes. Did someone just say, take the phone in the bathroom with you? Why? Why? Why on earth? Why? 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 Okay, fine. No, just kidding. Why? Things get wild after 1:30 a.m. Take the phone in the bathroom with you. This next one is for Nikki. Nikki with 2 Ks. Nikki doesn't want anything, so Nikki's getting a big fat signature. Kaplow. Let's see if anybody's awake on the other side. I have a pretty good view of buildings on the other side, but everyone seems to be asleep. Why? Well, because it's 1:30 in the morning. All right. This is fun. Aha, a line from Beetlejuice coming up, everybody. All right, here we go. This is for Kaylee. And Kaylee wants me to write, stay in your seats. Wait, I didn't read it until it's too late. It's not too late, because thankfully I read it. Kaylee wants me to write, so I'm guessing Kaylee is not much of a swearing type, which is really, really darling. Stay in your seats. I do this performance 8 times a week. I'm not making fun of you. I am endeared to you completely. That just melted my whole core. I do this performance. I do this. It's like hard to write. I'm like, I want to write bullshit so bad. Performance 8 times a week. That was so funny. I do this performance 8 times a week. There you go, Kaylee. The Beetlejuice Children's Edition. I like it a lot. I like it very much. And I like you. You're awesome. This one is for Noemi. And I see the sort of the accent mark, so I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Noemi. And Noemi doesn't want anything. So, I mean, I'm sure they want something, but what they're getting is a signature. And that's all they've asked for. So, great. Why not? Simplicity. Let's see. Let's go to a question. I have the Kevin song stuck in my head. Kevin, Kevin, Kevin. Okay, hang on. Let's go to the top of this thing, because I feel like I don't know where they flow in from. Oh, boy. Let's see. I got a joke on here that says, what do you call an angry crab? A frustration. It's a great one. That is a great one. Oh, this is interesting. I didn't know this until this was actually on. When recording for Helluva Boss, or Helluva, as everyone calls it, how much of is it auto-tuned? If you're talking about the song, every time you record a song on anything, it's sweetened up a little bit. So sometimes we don't hit the right notes and they want to use a certain track. They want to use that take. So they will sweeten up the notes if I'm a little flat or they want it to sound a certain way. They're never auto-tuning, really, my voice all that much for like School of Rock and Beetlejuice and things like that. They leave it pretty clear because they want it to feel live, and nothing is perfect when it's live. And when you auto-tune something, you are tuning it to perfection. With the fizz, like speaking stuff, they do that afterwards. So I don't have any sort of say of like the sort of the blah, 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 you know, sort of like the robot voice stuff. I was very surprised when I saw that, in a good way. I thought it was really cool. But regular fizz, real fizz, we'll have to see. I know I keep teasing you about regular fizz, but I'm teasing you about regular fizz. All right, back to the task at hand. This is for Cheyenne. Cheyenne. Let's see. It says, "Hi, thanks for taking the time to read this. No problem. It's no problem at all." And then wrote could you put something cute on it maybe, ... or, you know, something your character would say, ... and sign from both you and the character, please, and a big, big, big thank you. A lot of instructions, but I'm into it. Let's see. Okay, put something cute on it maybe. Okay, so something cute. I'm gonna draw like a dog or something. Just draw like a little cute face. Ears. Oh, this is really slowly not looking like a dog. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I'm turning this into, this is gonna turn something else. Sorry everybody. Now I'm just really interested in what I'm turning this into. What is this creature? Oh no. This is not a dog. This is an alien from another planet, and you're going to see it in a second. Maybe something your character would say. Something cute, question mark. I'm pointing an arrow to it. And then I'll write someone salty. Okay, what is that? What did I draw? What on earth is that? It sort of looks like if Kevin melted. It's never going to happen to you, buddy. He's dead asleep. Not even listening to me. Oh, I didn't sign for me and my character. Let's see. Fits. There we go. I want to make sure everyone gets what they want. Very important to me. I legitimately just forgot that all of you were watching for like 10 seconds. But now you're here. Here we are. Okay, next one is for Connor. Connor. And Connor signs yourself and your character. Sounds good. Alex B. And also Fizz. Both signatures. Double trouble. Part of me is like, why don't I just stay up all night and just see what happens? You know what I mean? Like, don't you have that feeling sometimes? Who's good to check out from that? Oh, the Borscht Belt era. Shecky Green. Abbott and Costello. If you want to even go further into like the future, Rodney Dangerfield is a big one who always like fixes himself. That was a big thing for Beetlejuice. Was like a big like. If you watch Rodney Dangerfield, you get a sense of sort of where I stole that physicality. He's always like, I get no respect. Always kind of having these little tics, which I loved. All right, this is for Megan. Megan. I'm gonna have to stretch my hand after this. This is a whole thing. Megan, you can please write, that's the thing with life, no one makes it out alive. I would love to. No one makes it out alive. What'd you guys do tonight? Well, we watched Alex spell out words all night. That was kind of fun. There you go. Also, I'm guaranteeing while I'm blowing, I'm putting DNA on this. So if anyone wants to frame me for a crime, just swab the print. Don't do that. I'm a nice guy. Please don't do that. Did someone say there's a time limit to this? Okay, well, here's the deal. I just saw the word time limit. So if there's a time limit, I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Have started a new live stream at 2. Well, that's what I'll do. No problem. If at 2 this goes burnt, then we'll just come right back on. That's what I'll be doing. So no problem at all. Thank you for the heads up, though. Again, not really an Instagram guy, but we'll do it at 2. Cool. Let's see. Next one is Ashley with 2 E's at the end. I'm watching a season of The Bachelor right now with one of the ladies is named Ashley. It spells it this way. Been watching a lot of The Bachelor. Big fan of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. I didn't think I would be, but here we are. Stay naughty at Lululand. I like it a lot. I'm so excited for all of you to see more of this show. Because if you like what they have now, oof, you're not even ready. It's going to be so cool. It's such a cool show. And will only get cooler and more heartfelt and interesting. I love this one. This is for Jose B. Jose B wants me to write, does anybody love you? But like Robot Fizz. So does anybody love you? Which, by the way, I used to have a stutter. Still do, kind of. I work with the Say organization a lot. And so when I see like does, it always makes me think of having a stutter. Which I used to have and I still have when I go through moments of high stress. If anyone's interested in checking out or donating to the Say organization, please do. It's an organization about that deals with people with stutters, and it's young adults and kids alike. It's been great to work with those people, so check those people out, say.org. And also they just released a documentary called My Beautiful Stutter you should check out. It's a free plug. I'm not getting paid for that. I just love these people. All right, let me write this really quickly. Does anyone love you? There we go. Thanks for your work and everything you do. Jose, thank you for your work and everything you do. Sorry I have terrible handwriting. I'm not going to apologize anymore for that. No, saying, I think we all have our things. This next one is for... I'm just looking at this thing. Yeah, I'm just reading some comments. I'm enjoying reading comments. Next one is for Sabino. And they want me to write, it's showtime. It's funny because growing up, it's showtime was always so synonymous with Beetlejuice, the Michael Keaton one. So it's really weird to like be also now sort of grouped into that and be like, that's my catchphrase. It's really not, but it is, but it isn't, but it is. But either way, I like people like it. This next one is for no one. I want to so badly write no one, but I'm not going to. I know they just want a signature, and so there you go, no one. DNA. Having fun, everybody. We've lost some people, but not a lot. I'm really shocked. It's 2 a.m. I have not met Michael Keaton. I wish. I never know what people's proclivities are when they want to come see a show that they created. Jack Black came to see School of Rock and it was a blast, but not everybody's different. So we had some amazing people that came to Beetlejuice, but no, he was not one of them. Maybe if and when we reopen the show, he will come back. I would love for him to see it. I'm a huge fan, and him not seeing the show has made me no less of a fan. So I've stayed he's one of my favorite actors of all time. This next one is for Aylin Barron. And your choice. Have fun with it. Okay, cool. I think I'm kind of in it's showtime territory, and I really just enjoy writing it. It also flows out of my pen nicely, and you get into a good groove. And I think the dual sort of purpose of Fizz, Beetlejuice, it's showtime. They both do showtime. Kind of fun. All right. Very good. Very good. Cool. Ryder. My new purchase just came in now. Guys, that's dope. Somebody's like, you know what? It's 2 a.m. Swipe. This next one is for Ryder. No request, just wanted to say thanks for doing such an amazing job with Fizz. My pleasure, honestly. It was the greatest little cool offer that I ever got, so thanks for liking it. And I'm more than happy to say, 5-0's outside, because this Instagram live stream is too hot. We're breaking laws, everybody. So I gotta go. Just kidding, I'm not going anywhere. Ryder, that was for you. This next one is for no one. Let's see. Cool. Again, with the order of these things, I know some people are like, wait, but I signed up the very first day. I don't know how this algorithm works. I'm going with what I have here, and it's the best way I can do it. I will not miss one. I promise. And so I want to so badly be able to, make sure I can double check and triple check, but I won't miss one. So if your name is on here, I will read it for sure. If it's not tonight, it will be next week at some point. I will for sure do maybe one or two more of these. And yes, I just saw somebody, can I buy one tomorrow morning? Yes, no problem. If you bought one, if you bought a signed thing, I will say it on a live stream. That's the deal. So yeah, don't worry about that. Even if it's just like, one, I have one left. I'll get on a live stream just to do it. So please, yeah, don't worry about that. Your name will be saved. I don't know how to archive a stream, but hopefully I can figure it out. But people, I've seen people were like, recording this, so maybe people can share this and that kind of stuff. So yes, that kind of stuff I don't know because I'm an 85-year-old man who does not know how to work technology like this. So I'm here doing exactly what I think I should be doing, and then I can apologize later. You know what I'm saying? Life goes on. This next one is for no one. No one. There you go. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. We're going to get to the point of the night where I'll start hallucinating. So this next one is for Haley. I had to read that closely because it was Halie. Could have been Hallie, but it's not. And Hallie didn't request anything, so a signature you shall have. There you go. Haley, not Hallie. Next up, we have Brian. Brian, a good solid name. And Brian, just like Haley, wants nothing. A man who wants nothing. There you go. Someone just said those margs are hitting you. It's marg. One single marg, not hitting me. It's just 2 a.m. I'm delirious. I'm overworked, in a good way. I like being overworked, but my brain is stretched. Maybe after I have this, we'll see. But I always have this to balance it out. Look at just this creaky chair on everything I'm doing. Come on. All right, Brian, thank you for that. And this one, just to say this out loud, this one is La Diva de Shockwave. No one's coming through with a name like that so far. So La Diva de Shockwave. I have to really, just give me a moment. I have to focus. Give me a second. Is there a favorite prop in Beetlejuice that you would love to keep? Yes, I kept the handbook for the recently deceased. Please don't tell them. I really have a version of the prop. Don't tell anybody. Hang on. Let me spell La Diva de Shockwave. Wow, that was awesome. And someone wrote en una esquina. I'm going to quickly just make double sure I know what that means. And I want to just 100%. It just says in a corner. So maybe it means that's where the autograph should be. Okay, that's what I'm going to take it as. Awesome. So there we go. There you go. La Diva de Shockwave. La Diva de Shockwave. That didn't sound like a Spanish necessarily, but it sounded more French or a little Borat, if I'm being honest. I'm not great with accents. What are your thoughts on true crime? Who said that? Let's see. Don't even get me started. Menacious Miles. Menacia Smiles. My thoughts on true crime are give it to me. I want to see it. Give me all of it, please. Please give me all the true crime. I know it's sad. I know it's actually based on real people going through some traumatic stuff. But if you can put it in a documentary and throw it on Netflix, I will be eating it up. That's my thoughts on true crime. I think the real actual crimes of it are not good, but I will watch a documentary on it all the time. Charles is next. Charles Enos, or Enos. Please put Lululand spelled with spelled with O's to avoid lawsuits. Land. spelled with O's to avoid lawsuits. That's really funny. That's a good one. Thanks, Charles. Having fun. You know what? I just saw someone talk about the Cecil Hotel documentary. I was bored. I think it was a lot of bait. I think it was a lot of like click, whatever the equivalent of clickbait is for documentaries. I read a lot about that story and I was fascinated by it. I think the documentary didn't do it justice. Sorry. I am watching Allen versus Pharaoh, and that is a yucky documentary. That is as grody and creepy as it gets. And that is just I'm not going to talk about that here. It's like not appropriate, not good to talk about, but also like, you know, a fascinating documentary. I mean, the darker and deeper it gets and the better the documentary, it's like such a great combination, and that you stop watching and you're like, ooh, I got to take a shower. And then the person's like, take the iPhone in the bathroom with you again. Okay. Destiny, and then in parentheses, calamity. Okay. Let's see. Let me write all that, just because I want to make sure I get everything right. Destiny, with 2 E's, which is awesome. And then calamity. Okay? And then, could you just write, see ya in hell, don't forget your handbook for the recently deceased Hell Edition. I'll see you on the stage soon, and don't sue me for the copyright. Oh my god. It's going to be, I mean, I'm happy to write all this stuff, by the way. It's just like, part of me is like, the next one's going to be like, could you write the first 3 chapters of War and Peace on the back of this? Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be back. Hang on. Because it's going to take a minute, I'm going to put on something we can all enjoy. Give me 1 second. It's just, I'm going to write a novel, so I want to make sure everyone is entertained. So let's put on something that we all know and love. Give me a second. Begging your pardon. Whew. My God, that was great. Look at that. I hope you enjoyed that, Destiny. That was fun. How good is this album? I mean, come on. It is weird to hear my voice on a recording always. I like my voice, though. I'm okay with it. I'm not a person that can't listen to their voice. I'm okay with it. I don't always agree with the things that I did in the moment, but I don't mind listening to it. I like this part. I think I sound good there. I will say that. I do think I sound good when I have it clean. Okay, enough about me. This next person is Mac. I'll keep it on the background, but I can't guarantee it's not going to make me spell things wrong. Mac It's totally fine, it's totally fine if not, but could you please write, and listen to me, people, could you please write, fuck the music man? Of course I can. Of course I can. That was the most fun time I've had on the stage, was being able to change that line to fuck the music man. All right, sorry for swearing again. And they wrote, thank you, I love your work. There you go. Fuck the music man. You know, you knew who you were coming to see. That was great. That's super funny. Thank you for asking me to do that. Any quote is fine for the next one. Julissa. I could just keep playing the Beetlejuice album if that's okay for everybody. I don't mind that. I know it enough to kind of put in the back of my head. If it gets too distracting, let me know. All right, let's see. Let's hear a little bit of Rob McClure and Carrie Butler, shall we? Any quote is fine. Hang on. Julissa just wanted any quote, so I made up one. I wrote, keep on being amazing. I am. just complimenting myself while also doing this. This next one is, people are now making requests. Please play Stick It to the Man. More than happy to play Stick It to the Man. I haven't heard that song on this album in years, so I'm happy to play it. I can't even imagine what I sound like. It's like when someone gets a haircut, you're like, I don't remember what you looked like before this. This is for Cameron Ennis. How great is Rob McClure, everybody? Look at these jugs, everyone. Carrie Butler. Cameron Ennis didn't want for anything, so a signature for Cameron Ennis. Killing it. What if this is what I did for a live stream? Just listen to the album and went like this the whole time. It's just at different speeds depending on the speed of the song. This next one is for Kareth, or Katz. K-A-T-Z-E. Cool name. Let's see. There you go. How cool is the spelling of that name? Katz. Better than the spelling of the music. Okay, we're not having a good time. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna bang. We're not gonna bash other shows. All right. Next one is for Jess. I shouldn't have put on an album that I love. Okay. This is for Jess, which is close to my brother's name, but not. Could Mr. Brightman add "It's Showtime" or his favorite Beetlejuice quote he feels to be fit his character? It would be much appreciated. P.S. Jess uses they/them pronouns. Thank you for letting me know. I think everybody should let people know and put them in your things. Put the pronouns in the things. It's pretty easy to do. So do that. Let's see. Yes, Jess, of course. I think "It's Showtime" is fitting. And again, I just love writing it. I think I just have mastered the art of doing it. There we go. Jess, it's showtime. Excellente. All right, we'll do a question. Do a question. Do a question. Let's see. I'm still live, though. I mean, so is it going to kick me off now? Is it just going to kick me off? Is that the idea? That's going to freak me out. I'm like going to be turning this way and come back to a blank screen. So, all right, we'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you have a favorite role you've ever been in? Maitland's just died. Favorite role I've ever been? I mean, Beetlejuice. I'm sorry. I know it's not a hugely satisfying answer, but I spent a ton of time playing it, so I massively am in love with that character. Uh-oh, here we go. This is the hardest number in the show. Second hardest number in the show to do. Beautiful sound. Very hard to do. All right, this next one is for GK. GK. Draw a really derpy Fizz. It's the only one I know how to draw. I don't know how to draw this character. I gotta do a way better job. Alright, let's just give it a shot. Okay, this is gonna be terrible. I can already see that this is gonna be bad. Oh no, it's already bad. This is horrible. I've done a bad job, but I think that's what they wanted. This sort of looks like Rolf from the Muppets. Oh boy. Well, derpy it was always going to be. Thanks, GK. Appreciate you wanting to expose my terrible drawing abilities. This next person is Ben. Ben Demers or Demers. I know my friend Jason Demers says his name Demers, but it could be something different. So Ben, this is for you. There you are. Oh, here we go, everybody. Careful. I mean, right away, chills. What if I just cranked this at 2 in the morning? It hasn't kicked me off yet. Is that a thing? Does that mean I have like a special whatever? We'll figure it out. Now I have that anxiety. This is for Max. Max. Can you have it say, "To my little pog champ"? Is that a thing? Did I just say something bad? Max said it. I'm just quoting it. Is that something? Somebody explain to me, please, what that means. To... I just don't like sometimes not knowing what something is because I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be something that's like actually bad. You know what I mean? Like, some people actually get like is it, okay, I don't know. Is it bad? Just someone tell me if it's bad. Great. Okay, good. I saw someone said it's not bad. Good. That's all I care about. Some people are like, hey, can you say like, and the person doesn't know that they're saying something horrible. Cool. Awesome. This next one is for Haley. And Haley wants me to write someone salty. Yeah, very fun. And sign it as myself and Fizz. Love it. I'm getting good at the Fizz signature, the Fizznature, as it were. I love it. We're on track, everybody. We're on track. This is going well. Richard Horvitz, who plays Moxie on Helluva, he said that he would spend so much time talking to the camera the other night that in like an hour and a half or almost 2 hours, he did 20. He was like, I can't do his impression of him, but he's got such a cool, unique voice. And he's like, I can't do that. I'll be signing autographs for a month. He's so funny. All right, next person is Caitlin B. Getting to stand off stage, listening to this every night was like the best ever. Because it was listening to this, which, duh, but then the audience response. I mean, this is when the show really turns it up. Come on. Killer. She's an assassin. Listen to this. That vibrato, get out of town. Caitlin B wants me to do nothing, so I'm just giving Caitlin B a signature while I'm listening to Dead Mom. Dead Mom! Alex riffs over his castmates. Uh-oh. Friday Their Lives, anybody? Oh no, all of this is so going to turn into like a GIF. Please don't. Alex, I'm talking to myself. Please don't, Alex. Don't do it. All right, this one is for Maria Moreno. Maria Moreno. And Maria wants me to write some inspirational words with drawn hearts. I don't know if those mean different than just draw some hearts, but I will do my best. Stay level. Stay cool. Stay you. Heart, 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 big heart, small heart, 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 heart. Hearts all over the place for Maria Moreno. This is so much fun, you guys. I'm actually really having a good time. I know it sounds, I'm kind of being like dry and sarcastic, but let's see. Okay, here we go. people commenting on my my dancing. I already do enough of that myself. But you gotta dance sometimes, especially if you have a creaky chair like I do. This one next is Matilda Berglund. Hi, Matilda Berglund. Thanks for doing this. I will just need a moment to get your name. If you want, could you add a little heart? Yes. I'll say it's showtime. Are like hearts a thing now? Is that a thing? Can somebody tell me? Are hearts, they mean something else these days, or just people like hearts? I know that's gonna make me feel like 1,000, but I'm so curious. This is the second one in a while that's like, can you put hearts on it? Tell me the hearts thing. Also, what do the hearts mean on here when they keep flying up like this? Like, is that just people pressing a like button a bunch of times, or is that everybody pressing it once? You know what I mean? These are the questions. This is for Vanessa. Why got that big? I love this part. I miss this part so much, and I love it because I knew how many people were behind me singing, but I could never look at them. The whole choir, so much fun. A message for Vanessa. Okay, what am I going to write to Vanessa? Let's do like a weird inspiration. Let's stay weird. Stay weird, Vanessa. Stay weird. But I'm not weird. Sure, we all are. We're all weird compared to who? We're all weird. Yeah, my feeling, and you'll never do it. I'm surprised my voice is coming out at 2 a.m. Great. All right, this next one is for AJ, which is just 2 letters, and that's very exciting. Copyright infringement? Never. Never. All right. Very cool. Very exciting. Although they wanted one more exclamation point, and I'm going to give it to them. There it is, AJ. An extra exclamation point. Copyright infringement? Never. By the way, when Carrie Butler said that needy pervert is right, I thought that was one of the funniest lines in the show, and I never got the reaction I thought it deserved. I laughed so hard in rehearsal when she goes, that needy pervert was right. Just that's what she's calling me. She could say so many things, which says that. Love it. To nobody, right? Ooh, someone's salty. Ooh. Someone's salty. There we go. There we go. How fun is this, everybody? We're doing it. That was for no one. This next one is also for no one, and they didn't want anything. So, let's do it. Make sure it's the right one. Yes, it is. Signature. We're jamming through these. I'm having a really good time, and I'm not tired just yet. This next one is for Annie, and Annie didn't ask for anything in particular. So Annie, you're getting that signature, like everything else. I'm sorry I haven't looked at the comments in a while. I just got into kind of a zone of doing this. So I'm going to do one more, and then I'll come back to the comments. Give me 1 second. This one is for my favorite human, This is going to be a gift. That's so nice. To my favorite human. A witty or flirty line from Fizz. Let's do witty. Never change unless you suck, then change. Love, Fizzarolli. Never change. Unless you suck, then change. It's a good one. Again, I would put that in the show. All right, let's go for, let's see. How great is Leslie Kritzer, everybody? Come on now. Let's see. It's funny, you know what I've been noticing something is that when people are like, please notice me, I notice you. I notice everybody. I mean, I'm scrolling through all these, I just can't click on them, but know that you're being noticed. By the way, every day you're being noticed. You walk down the street, someone looks at you. Just know that you're being noticed. Positivity, you know what I'm saying? What was it like working with Brandon Rogers? It didn't really work with Brandon Rogers. We sort of like did we didn't get the chance to really do scenes together, but I cannot wait to do a scene. Brandon is amazing. Brandon, really, really, really one of those like rare talents that's really just fun to listen to and all that kind of stuff. Here we go. Wait, check this out. This is gonna be fun. Very, very meta. When he notices you but doesn't show your question on screen so you can't screenshot it. Noticed. Put on screen. Screenshot. Got him. Back to the, the stuff. All right, let's see. Megan. This is for Megan. Megan says, can Alex please write, I have a dream I'm here to tell about a magical, fantastic place called Lululand. Yes. So we're going to turn the music up for a second because I'm going to take time. All right. Megan, there you go. I wrote the lyric. I have a dream I'm here to tell about a magical, fantastic place called Lululand. But he said life's fair. This is one of my most favorite parts of the show every single night. Easily. So much fun to do. Love it. Love it. All right, let's see. What do we have? What do we got here? Thanks, PJ. Noah. This is for Noah, and it's a birthday present. Noah. Happy, slappy, snappy, clappy. Why did we decide that was going to be the thing? Good times. Cool. Yes, this is working out. We're getting close. We're not far from the end here. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it again. This next one is for Monique. A cool name with a cool spelling. And Monique has asked for nothing in particular, so that's just a signature. This next one I remember scrolling through and really getting a kick out of. This is for Giggles the Clown. And I am so creeped out by that name, I can't even handle it. I'm creeped out. I think that by saying it, it's going to appear behind me. Giggles the clown. Anything RoboFizz would say to a fellow clown. And then not part of the instruction, but I love your Broadway work. Giggles, thank you so much. I don't feel comfortable calling you Giggles. It's making me real creeped out. There's still 200 people here, and it's 2 in the morning here in New York City. Let's see, what would RoboFizz say to Giggles the clown? He'd say, nice clown pants. Can I pee in them? Fizz. Meaning he'd put them on and pee in them and give them back. Totally gross, but so is Fizz. How fun is the comedy in Helluva Boss, by the way? Faux show. By the way, if any of you need to go, and I say this in Zoom meetings all the time, if any of you need to go, please don't feel badly. I will do more of these when we sign stuff, so if you just need to go, please go. Go to sleep, and know that I loved having you here. So you don't need to say goodbye, you don't need to whatever, just please go, live your life, and go to sleep. Sleep is important. You can't dream unless you're sleeping, and we're all dreamers, aren't we? Ting! But yeah, sincerely, so if I don't get to say it at the end to some of you, thank you for being here. I'll say it now. Thank you very much for being here. It means a lot that you'd be here and be able to stand looking at this hair. Look at how much hair I have. Usually it gets cut at the show. Wah, wah. But yeah, so somebody wrote favorite thing about Kim Sava. How do you pick one? Kim Sava's the greatest. Her laugh. I like Kim Sava's laugh a lot. I would pick that for the moment. Kim Sava has a great laugh, and she's a great audience. She listens, she loves to laugh, so I like her laugh. All right, next one is for Colleen. Possible, could you sign it? Welcome to the show, Colleen. Of course. Welcome to the show, Colleen. Fizz. Welcome to the show, Colleen. Fizz. I have nice things to say about literally everyone in Beetlejuice. I can give a list of compliments about every single person in Beetlejuice. I have a list, a full list. No problem at all. You give me their name, I will tell you something lovely about them. If I see it. Let's see. Fatima. Another Fatima. Oh, Fatima's on here. Unless, is Fatima still here? Because you're up. Fatima. With a little smiley face. Fatima, are you here? You're up. So Fatima, you have a couple of seconds to let me know if you'd like anything on here. I'm now everyone's just listing the cast members of Beetlejuice. Let me know, because I'm going to sign my name, but if you want me to say something on here, no problem at all. I don't remember what Fatima's account looks like, but I signed it for sure. So let me know in the next couple seconds, and I'll sort of keep it around. But if you don't mind, I'm going to write something. Just going to write something nice, if that's okay. Sorry, but I'm pulling an audible. I wrote, "You are spectacular." How about that? We'll go with that. We're going to go with that. Fatima, thank you for waiting if you did wait this long, so I really appreciate it. All right, so no particular order. I saw Will Blum. Like I said, Will Blum is a director, too. Will Blum is an actor who acts like a director. He is able to self-note in his head and able to give incredible performance because of it, because he thinks like a director. He's also a sweetheart. He has great taste in food, and if you didn't see his Assassins or Floyd Collins, need I say more? Adam Danheiser, one of the driest dudes I've ever met in my life, comedy-wise. I thought I was dry, and then I met Adam Danheiser. And when I first met him, I was like, does this guy not like me? But it turns out he's just going tit for tat with as dryness. A sweet man, a great dad, a great husband. Really, really fun to work with on stage because he's in it for the game. He loves playing, just like Rob. So there's that. Let's see if I miss anybody. Dan Heiser. Oh, someone just brought up Elliot. Elliot and I Marco Polo all the time. Elliot became one of my closest friends during the process. We just get along so super well. I love him. I miss him. And also, again, I can say this about everybody. This is the group of some of the funniest people I've ever worked with, easily. And I'm always the funny one in the room, but not there. And I love that. I always think of myself as the funniest person in the room, and then I got into a room with these people, and I was like, I am not the funniest person in the room. Elliot, also, I don't know if you know this, I'm sure this must be known. Elliot wears show shirts from shows, every day of rehearsal. Every single day of rehearsal. Incredible. Good guy. Also, he's an amazing baker. All right, this next one is for Bridget. I could talk about the Beetlejuice cast all night, and maybe we'll do a whole night of me just complimenting them. That'd be kind of fun. Any quote for Bridget? I think if we're going to go any quote, it's got to be at showtime. I just think it works on so many levels. Right? I mean, it works. There you go. Dana. All right. I went to college with Dana. I've known Dana. Dana's the longest cast member I've known. I've known Dana since 2005. 5 or 6, something like that. And I have loved her this entire time. She's wonderful. She hasn't grown an inch since I've met her. She's always been about this big. But she's really funny. She's really, really witty and sarcastic. She has always played children her whole career. But she is such a fantastic actor, and I cannot wait to see the next thing she does, where she's obviously wonderful as the Girl Scout, but she has such a bigger range than that. I can't wait for people to see her play like Dana, like a Dana type role. Although she fucking crushes as the Girl Scout. I got to watch that every night because I was in the pit waiting to pop up, so I got to watch her every night do the Girl Scout. Here it is. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Sophia. I just saw Sophia. And Presley. I'll do both. Sophia is, when I met Sophia, she was a fetus. Sophia was so young and so professional, it was like scary. Like, we all were older. We're like, we got this. And then she came in and we had to be better because of her. She would always like be back from breaks early and get us in line, and she really wanted to work. And she really inspired, I think, in a lot of people, like, work ethic. I want to work. And when somebody else wants to work in a room, you want to work in a room. So I really, 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 really appreciate her for that. Also, I mean, you cannot buy a voice like Sophia's. You can't. You have to just have it. You cannot buy a voice like hers. It's hard to copy. It's hard to have. It's hard to work on. She's incredible. Presley is everything I just said, except Presley is a teenager, and Presley has remained a teenager. And I love that about Presley. Presley is living her teenagehood in the best possible way. She's having fun. She is, living her life. She's eating good food. She's hanging out with friends. She was such a source of positivity, and when she took over for Sophia, it was just a wonderful transition because she is also very wonderful, and it was so seamless. And obviously the TikTok thing saved our show big time. All right, I got to get back to this a little bit, and we'll go back to cast members. That was really fun. Really fun to relive stuff about the cast. This is for Matthew H. at 2:26 in the morning. Matthew H. says, just wanted to thank you for all your amazing work. I hope you have a wonderful day. I wonder if Matthew knows that I'm reading this, and when he says wonderful day, does he mean Sunday or Saturday? Who's to say? Cool. Matthew didn't want anything. He just wanted to compliment me, which is super nice. I compliment you right back, Matthew. I love your hair. There you go, Matthew. It's so dark in here. This was the scariest part of the show for me ever. Having to pop up. Oh, hearing that, even the sound effect of that thing, the toaster popping up, gives me chills. All right, this is for Ian. Ian Rebellet, or Rebellier. I don't want to try to butcher the name, but it's Ian Rebellet, I think. And Ian didn't ask for much, so I'm going to give him a signature. There you are. This song is so hard to do, and this song doesn't get any easier. By the time I did 500 performances, I was out of breath and sweating as much as I did the first time. This next one is for no one, and they didn't ask for anything, so a signature for no one. A signature for no one sounds like a Tennessee Williams play. All right. We're kind of blasting through. We're getting close. And again, I want to remind anybody who came late, the reason why I can't do all of them tonight is because I literally don't have enough prints. The prints they sent over that were extras are flimsy, sort of flyer type prints, and I don't want to do that to you. I'd rather fold them in half. I'd rather make paper airplanes out of them. They just don't work really well, so I'll find a fun way to use them. Okay, next one is Charlie Perrault. And so this is for Charlie. Charlie, and they didn't ask for anything, so a signature. Are you guys making it easy on me? And some people are asking me to write like, you know, epilogues and obituaries and things like that. Like, but then there's Wyatt. Wyatt, right here. Wyatt has not asked for anything. And so Wyatt just gets a signature. I mean, it's not just a signature, I guess. I mean, if you like the thing I do, it's the thing you want. Hear that sound? All I want to do is hear that sound. Okay, this is easily my favorite one so far. Sorry, everybody else. But this is from somebody who calls himself Cool Eric. Cool Eric, cheers. My armadillo, who I've named Wombi. This is an armadillo named Wombi. We cheers to you, Cool Eric. You're so cool, bro. All right. Cool Eric. Please sign this fizz and write, "You're very cool just like me." You're very cool just like me. Love, Fizz. Have fun. Cool Eric. Killing it. Alright. My goodness. I see the little tab at the little scrolling thing. It's getting closer and closer to the bottom, which means we're getting close to the end of at least part one of this evening. And I could stay forever if I wanted to, but I also am 34 years old, and staying up this late does take a toll on me. And if I'm being quite honest, I do have 3 auditions tomorrow. Not auditions, but like self-tapes, like when you tape and send them in. And I need to prepare for them because I want to get more jobs. You know what I'm saying? Quick Kevin Cam. Aww. That little stripe on his back gets really dark sometimes, and I think it's so cute when he gets a bath. Here we go. Let's see. This one is for no one, and they want nothing. So they're going to get a signature, which is not nothing, you know? Let's see. Okay. Next one is Greg, a.k.a. Grim, which I love. Greg. A.k.a. Grim. Could you write... P.S. No, I do not feel bad calling those children ugly. I love that. I love when people write as Fizz lines that are not there. P.S. No, I do not feel bad calling those kids ugly. Best Fizz. And then also my little signature too. Why not? I don't remember the dance, but I know that's... And then she pushes me, and I push her. And she pushes my arm, and then I tickle her. See? Still remember some of it. Still got it. One of the latest additions to the show, Maitland's 2.0 or Barbara 2.0. This one is for Maddie. Maddie. Pen was given up for a second. Maddie didn't ask for nothing, so she's getting a signature. There you go. Excellent. Having so much fun. Maddie and Amanda is next. Maddie and Amanda. They went Splitsville on the print. You draw a cute gesture face along with fizz, fizz, fizz. I can try. I can always try. For show. All right, let's see. Maddie with an IE and Amanda. Draw a cute gesture face. A cute one I don't know about, but we'll see. I'm trying my best here to draw a gesture face. And then write fizz. 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 Cool. There it is. Sometimes they're existential, sometimes they're weird. I see some people are leaving, and to those of you I say good night, and you're wonderful. Please get some sleep. I'm going to be getting some sleep after I get done with just these. These are going to be the rest for the evening, and then we'll be done for the moment. This next one is for Naaman. I think I'm saying that right. Naaman. Naemon. It's a cool name. Naaman. And Naaman has not specified, so a signature you shall receive. I'm so excited for you all to get these and post about them. And I hope they're what you want, you know? I mean, I hope they should be what you want. You asked for the thing I'm doing. Thank you all for the ones that are staying. Still can't believe we're over 200 people. This is bonkers to me. This next person is Kylie. Kylie Gaither. And they haven't asked for anything in specific, so you know what it is. We're having fun. Now the margarita might be taking hold. Too bad I'm done with it, you know what I mean? If only I had another, oh my god, I do. That's not a margarita though. What is that? That is a Moscow Mule kind of situation. Are we gonna listen to the end of this real quick? We should listen. Carrie Butler. Every night, without fail, this. Every night. Never missed it once. I got no words for that. That's insane. All right, this is for Madison. Madison. And they want me to write to a very special girl. Oh, it's a gift. To a very special girl. That's super nice. Whoever's giving that to Madison. Madison Hadan. There you are. Coming your way. I agree. Carrie's a powerhouse. Faux show might be Mavis. You got it. 100%. Is this what like live streamers do? They just like mention people's names and then they like talk to them? Am I doing this right? I think I'm doing this right. I don't watch a lot of these, but I think I'm doing this right. All right, cool. This next one is for Alexa, which is not the machine. This is Alexa Telford. And they want me to draw the Fizzerolli smile after the signature. That's fun. So I did it. It's kind of fun under my signature. It looks like kind of like a face. Super fun. Thanks, Alexa. Cool idea. This next one is for Ralph Brennan. Ralph Brennan, and Ralph is a simple one, just easy signature. Ralph, thank you for making it easy, and thank you for being a fan. I really appreciate it. And this is for you, Ralph. Cheers. So here's a funny thing about this song. After rehearsals, meaning like tech rehearsals, I never saw this song again. Ever. I never, because I was changing into that huge costume, the big game show outfit that had to get ripped away into the wedding outfit. So I was up in my dressing room for this entire scene. I never saw this number after rehearsals. I've seen some B-roll of it, but I legitimately, the last time I saw this number was in tech rehearsals. Yeah. Fun fact. This next one's for Grayson. Grayson wants, could you maybe sign Beetlejuice too? I love doing the musical. Of course. I'll sign it as me, and also E to the J. A little smiley face, why not, right? BJ, Alex, coming together as one. This is working out, everybody. I'm so glad we did it this way. This next one is for Bella J. Oh, my puppy is so asleep, and I love it so much. Bella J says, I'm a huge fan, so whatever you want to write will make me happy. That is very nice, and that is, like, the greatest. Just an autograph is fine, though. I wouldn't turn down a reference to the show or to Beetlejuice, so I think indefinitely that has to be it's showtime. There we go, Bella J. Thank you for the compliment. Oh, there you go. Excellent. All right. We're nearing the end, my friends. I'll stay on after a little bit, after the prints, just to answer a couple questions, and then I'll get out of here. But this has been super fun, and we'll do it again at probably a more reasonable hour. Although this has been kind of fun, I gotta be honest. The late night brings it out of me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, here we go. Home, everybody. Home. Okay. Next one is Olivia C. Olivia C says, an autograph from Beetlejuice? No, I like to give my autograph too a little bit just in case, right? But that's BJ's autograph. I gotta remember that when I play a character, I should figure out how they sign something too. It's very rare that I think about that. But it makes sense. So now you have me thinking about it, everybody. Hayden is next. Hayden. Love that name. I lived in Hayden Hall at NYU at the junior high school program, the summer high school program. When I was a junior in high school, I went to the NYU summer program and I lived in Hayden Hall. How about that? Or no. I lived in Weinstein Hall, the junior high school program. I lived at Hayden Hall my freshman year at NYU, which is no longer called Hayden Hall. I can't remember what it's called, but that's where I lived. So, Hayden, this is for you. Now I'm just going to start doing word association. There you go. Oh, who just said that? Wait. Wait. Creepy old Beej. Yes, creepy old Beej said, sometimes you should sign it as B to the WEJFQ. That is fucking brilliant. Good for you. I'm going to do that. 100% I'm going to do that. Well done. That's so funny. All of you that caught that I can't spell, meaning Beetlejuice, is very good. I should do that. Why haven't I done that? See, this is what happens when you're too far inside the show. Sometimes you can't think of things like this, so I have to thank you guys. Thank you. Credit where credit is due. I didn't come up with that, and I will never tell people that I did. I will say this came from people. This next one is for John Frayne, and John has not specified, so a fun signature at 2:40 in the morning. 2:40 in the morning. All right. Hugo A. Navarro. What a cool name. Hugo A. Navarro. I want to guess what the A is for. I don't know. And Hugo hasn't specified, so he just wants a signature, and that's okay. There you go. All right. Just posing with Hugo's print. Excuse me. This next one is for Gam. For a second I thought it was Cam, but it's Gam. Gam is not specified, and that's for Gam. I hope this is a gift for somebody's grandmother. They're like, who do you like? And Gam's like, I like Beetlejuice. I'm sorry for doing a stereotypical old person voice, but it made me laugh. All right, this is for no one, but it says, okay, let's figure this out together. This says, mention Dove Princess during signing. Okay, so should I say like, to my Dove Princess, or just mention it? I don't know, let's see. I'm gonna go to my Dove Princess, and then sign, because I think that's going to have to be it. I don't want to mess this up. There you go. Now you're all going to tell me that there's something I had to reference. Dove Princess. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going. These are the rest of the glossy photos I have. So I had 2 left, but I just added to it so we can stand a little more. We get probably like 10 or 15 left. So we'll do that, and then we'll be done. This has been really fun, and I really appreciate you all sticking around. There's still over 200 people here, and that is insane. Where's Drew Gasparini? Where isn't Drew Gasparini? Drew is in California. He's coming back in May. He spent a lot of the quarantine with his family in California, so that's where he is. I miss him dearly, but we're getting there. We're almost ready to be back together, and I'm so excited. All right, let's see. This one's for Daniel. Daniel says, signature is RoboFizz, along with yours, and write, I have a dream I'm here to tell about a magical, fantastic place called Lula. So we'll crank the music for a second. Let me write. Almost done here. Robo, Fizz, and me. There we go. That was the longest one in a while. Worth it. Thanks, Daniel. Creepy old, she's amazing. All right. This is for Cyan. Cyan, I just wanted to tell you, guys, you do amazing work, and I can see the heart in every episode. I also love doing Beetlejuice. Thank you so much. That's super nice. It's very, very, very cool. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I'm just going to sign it because I didn't get asked for anything else. So there you go, Cyan. Thank you for what you said. Really appreciate that. This song was the biggest risk we had in the show. This song we knew could piss people off, and it did. It did, a lot. We didn't know if this song was going to last beyond DC, but people seem to like it enough, so we'll see. This next one's for no one, and they didn't ask for anything, so that's just a regular old signature. Hope they enjoy it. And the next one is 2. Yeah, next one is 2. So we'll do that. 2 no ones. Well, either way, I hope you enjoy this, truly and genuinely. Alright, let's see. Okay, this is crazy. Look at this one. Krista says, make sure it's the right one, yes. Krista. And Krista says, hi Alex, let me blow this. If you wouldn't mind adding, let's put a smile on that face under my name with an evil smiley face. I'd be so grateful. Thank you for taking the time to do this for your fans. It means so much, and I hope to see much more of Fizzarali. You will. Alright. Let's put a smile on that face. I'll always take a Joker reference. There you go. Evil smile. Sort of a Fizz smile. I like it. I think Fizz is longer. I gotta make that better. But that works. Thanks, Krista. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Marie. Marie. Thank you for being here, Marie. And Marie, from the creepy old guy. Perfect timing. Amazing how that worked out. That's great. From the creepy old guy. There you go. Perfect timing, Marie. Well done. Really well done. She better sing. Everyone better sing. God damn. This next one is for Thomas. And Thomas is not specified, so big signatures all the way. Big signatures, or bignatures, as I call them. I don't really call them that, but I do now. And now you will. Oh, this is the end of the show, everybody. This next one is for Alex. I ordered one for myself. And no, this is for another Alex. So Alex, first of all, cool name. And Alex, you didn't want anything, so I'm just going to sign my signature under your name. There you go. Alex, Alex. This next one is for Jen. G-E-N. Jen. And again, making it easy on me. Seriously, we're zooming through. What do you guys want me to end this thing? Just kidding. But I will have to at some point. So thank you, Alex and Jen. Oh, this name is cool. Here we go. Cool name. Blaze Hawk. Here we go. For Blaze Hawk. And for such a cool name, they didn't want me to write anything? Just their name? Their name's cool enough. That's why. There you go. This part, this was also pretty last minute in our show. And when they introduced this into our rehearsal, when Sophia learned this and performed it for the first time in the room, we wept. And I mean wept. I had to leave the room. Wept. Incredible. All right, next one is for Kai. Kai, C-A-I. For Kai. And again, making it easy. So they get a Bignature as well. I'm just like gonna try and trend that. That's what the kids are saying. Is that you're gonna trend that? You're gonna pound sign the old Bignature? I know what a hashtag is. Don't think I'm that old. All right, let's see. Sam wants me to write It's Showtime and welcome to a show about death. My pleasure. It's show time. Welcome to a show about death. Awesome. All right, well, I'm going to cut the music. Excellent. That was a good time listening to that album. How fun was that? All right, let's cut the music. We'll get done with the rest of these. We're almost done. Josh, let's do one more question or two. Let's see. I'm home. Oh, there we go. My favorite thing about Alex Brightman. That's a great one. Favorite thing about Alex Brightman is he can find the silver lining in just about anything. Sometimes he has a short fuse, shorter than he'd like, but he's working on it, and he knows that he's working on it. But the other thing is that he pretty much likes everybody that he's come across. There are people that are overwhelming, there are people that are frustrating, but pretty much, I like everybody. So yeah, positivity, optimism, realistic, but a realistic optimist, I would say. For as snarky and sarcastic I am, I think that most of you that know me know that I am a realistic optimist. So yeah, good question. All right, I see a lot of Stick It to the Man, so I'm going to reboot iTunes. And for the last couple things, we'll listen to Stick It to the Man. Maybe we'll do Mount Rock, Stick It to the Man, and maybe Teacher's Pet, because who doesn't enjoy Teacher's Pet? That was my favorite part of the show. For the moment, let's do Josh. Josh has made it easy on me, so he's getting what? What are we trending? Bignatures. It's kind of a big, weighty word. It kind of feels like, it doesn't feel like what it is. All right, let's see. School of Rock. The musical. Here we go. Mount Rock, everybody. I have not heard this in forever. It's very late for this song. All right, this is for Yuki Shinzo. Yuki Shinzo. Great name. And Yuki, you've made it easy on me. You didn't ask for anything, so what is Yuki getting, everybody? A pound sign Bignature. I'm going to start saying pound sign, not hashtag. Hilarious. I am a riot. This next one is for Delilah. Delilah. Great name. So many great names this evening. Delilah, I gotta be honest, you didn't give me anything to work with, so Delilah's getting a Bignature. Pow. That's hard to sing. That's hard to sing. You did it, Alex. You did good. This next one is for Aaron. And Aaron, just like Delilah, didn't give me any instructions. So, Aaron, you're getting a signature. You're getting the signature. Okay, this margarita's not hitting me. We're having a great time. Jerry. I have an uncle named Jerry. Maybe it's him. Jerry, guess what? You gave me nothing to work with, so signature. It's signature time. What if that's the new thing that gets away from me? First it was the bully who sips nice cold iced tea, and now it's signatures. What was he known for? Well, these two things. All right, next one is Elza. Not Elsa, Elza with a Z, which I think is a really cool way to say it. Elza. All right. I am doing cosplay of Fizz, so please can you write on it something like, if you fuck my character, I'm gonna kill you? Oh my god. Or something what Fizz would say. I think I'm gonna try and maybe not write that, because I think that sounds like oddly sexual, and I don't want to be like responsible for something like that. So I'm gonna write something like that, Elza, okay? But I really appreciate the laugh. You'll never be me. So stop fucking trying. Or I'll kill you. Fizz. That's good. I still got the F word in there for you, Elza. So you can still, like, you know, stick it to the man. Okay. We're having so much fun, everybody. Jessica. Here we go, Jessica. This is for Jessica. Jessica, guess what? I'm not seeing much here, so I guess we all know what that means. Signature. We've come to the last one. We'll still listen to the songs, but we've come to the last one of the evening. And this is for, ironically, and I mean this, I didn't plan this out, Lydia. This is for Lydia. Okay, we're not listening to this. I can't listen to those recorders, as much as it tickles me. All right. We're going to do Stick It to the Man. Lydia says, if possible, make a creepy old guy reference. No problem at all. There you go, I wrote, Lydia, love your creepy old guy. Excellent. Well, that was very exciting. Cheers to all of you that stuck around. That's insane. So there, just as you could see, let me say this out loud before I start the song back up, because we'll chat for a second. But let me say this. As you can see, there were tons of these and tons more coming up. Again, if you didn't hear your name tonight, you will. So please don't think something's wrong or you missed it. They just didn't anticipate how many people would want these prints. So stick around. I will release, and I won't be quiet about it. I will release when I am doing this again, hopefully at a more reasonable hour. Please tell your friends if you think this would be fun. I will be back. Not for good on Instagram, but this has been a blast. So I really appreciate you being so kind and so warm. So let's listen to these songs, and I'll start answering some questions. And yeah, don't worry about it. I will get to you. So please, you'll get your things, and I will get them to you as soon as I possibly can. But until then, cheers, and we'll listen to this together, and then we'll get out of here. My wrist is fine. Thank you for asking. My wrist is okay. Appreciate it. Let's see if there's any, I think my favorite Fizz line is somebody's salty. Ooh, someone's salty. I'm looking through the questions, but I think I'm just gonna go for the chat if you don't mind, everybody. Hashtag Signature. I cannot wait to open my Twitter. People are gonna be so confused. They're gonna be like, when did this happen? Why is this trending? It's absolutely insane. Punky artist, Jasmine, I don't believe I did yours yet. So I think, I think I did not do yours yet. So I think you're off the hook for thinking about it. So you're good. Any funny story updates? No, because of COVID, but yes, because when we're back, we think we are going to have at least a big workshop that is leading towards a production. If COVID didn't happen, we would have already had a production. I know that's sad, but that's a lot of people. So, let's see. My favorite song from Helluva Boss, as much as I love Lululand, and I do, I think Stola's song is great. Bryce just knocks it out of the park. Let's see. How many more of these do I have left? Let's just say it's a lot. I think they keep happening too. As I was doing this, more kept coming in. So I don't know how this really works as far as like the cutoff, but I know that as long as I still have things to sign, the store will still be open. So that's what I do know. So if you have people that want to buy some, they can. I will still. I will do a grand total. Privately, obviously, and take a portion of that because I want the total to be as big as possible to donate from because I believe in it. I couldn't do that today if you paid me. I didn't do it in the show really either, but I really couldn't do that today. Even if you paid me $1 gazillion, I couldn't sing that. Let's see. I still know my herbs. Another thing I didn't know would catch on, but I have a click and grow garden now, and I am growing tomatoes right now. But before that, I was growing basil, and it was amazing. You know how I know that? Is because he knows his herbs. Am I excited for Mrs. Doubtfire? Heck yeah. I'm so excited for Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm so excited for Rob. If you haven't watched Rob's video with the conducting thing, and you didn't cry, I don't know who you are. Favorite School of Rock quote. I thought you all were a bunch of douchebags. I got to say that to a group full of children every night, and the audience did not know how to react to that. So that was always very fun to watch. Oh, I can't listen to this song. It's not that I don't like it, it's just because it wasn't what we planned on. All right, what did we say? We're going to do Teacher's Pet, and then we will get out of here. My favorite cartoon growing up was Rugrats. I love Rugrats, I love Ren and Stimpy. All the Nickelodeon kind of stuff, Doug, things like that. I am still in contact with the kids from School of Rock, not as much as I would like to be. I don't think anybody is really as much as they like to be with anybody, but I see them often. I just coached Brandon, the guitarist, the original guitarist, on an audition, and he has a deep voice now, and that freaked me out. Let's see. Are there any impressions that you can do? No, not really. Every impression I do sounds like someone else. And I'm not going to try it right now because it's too loud and I don't want to wake anybody up, including this munchkin to my left. He's going to be so tired tomorrow because he's kind of doing that dog thing where he's like asleep, but not really because he's kind of like worried for me. Look at my coaster, by the way. Speaking of School of Rock, this is the coaster that I use. And fun fact, you know who gave me this coaster? Billy Crudup, of all people. It was the nicest little thing in the world. He gave me a set of coasters his kids made for me. They were big School of Rock fans. I got to meet some very cool people in School of Rock because their kids were fans. The Beetlejuice tearaway costume never worked. It never worked in DC. It worked a lot in Broadway, but it had its moments. There's a famous Will Blum one that I find to be hysterical. Let's see. Yeah, we can do a quick Kevin situation real quick before this ends. There he is. The striped munchkin. Right there. Someone just mentioned WandaVision. Yes, I loved it. I consumed it. I digested all of it, and I loved it. I was very satisfied. I enjoy the Marvel Universe, and I just watched Justice League, and I gotta be honest, I fucking loved it. I thought it was great. I had a great time watching all 4 and some of those hours. So, yeah, I thought they did a really nice job. It felt like a wonderful event. I don't know if I could have seen it in the theaters. I would have had to pee like 5,000 times. I was just talking about deep fried Oreos today because I was looking forward to going out with people once everyone's vaccinated. I want to go to Jacob's Pickles with Miss Sierra Bogus and get some deep fried Oreos. Deep fried Oreos. Favorite dessert? Don't really have one. Not a big sweets fan. but if I had to, there's an ice cream company called Jenny's Ice Cream, Jenis, that does a coffee with cream and sugar ice cream that tastes like you're drinking coffee. It's insane. Go check them out. Jenny's. Not, again, I don't get any money from this. I just like them. Jeni''S, Jenny's. Whew. This is fun. Origin behind Kevin's name. That's a great one. It's easy. It's my sister-in-law found him. He's a stray dog. Found him in Oklahoma City, got him taken care of at the shelter, and they needed an intake name, so she just said Kevin, because I think when she was younger, she wanted a dog named Kevin. And they never thought we were going to, he was going to be part of our life. She just wanted to save his life. And then we took him, which was awesome. I'm really glad we did, because he's the greatest. My favorite Broadway musical is The Who's Tommy. It's a musical that they made of the concept album The Who wrote called Tommy. I'm like speed rounding these questions. Yes, Sam, I still do have a stutter. I don't think it ever goes away. Mine is certainly less than it ever was when I was a kid. It took me out of school some days when I was in like elementary school. So those were some hard days, but you can get through them. You can, absolutely. Yeah, master classes. I haven't done them in a while because I've been busy. I can tell you I've been working on some shows. I've been doing some voiceover. I've been trying to pitch and sell shows. I will share more when I can, but I'm working wonderfully. I'm gainfully employed doing stuff that's not acting, which is why it's been keeping me away from kind of the Twitter thing. So I've been just really, really, really locked into some projects, and it takes a lot of my time up, so I can't really do a bunch of like Twittering, as it were. But it's nice to be busy. So my advice is find ways to be busy. Being busy is good. Being busy helps you schedule your life out, so do that. What breed is Kevin? Kevin is a Chihuahua Dachshund Terrier mix. Have any advice for anyone who's going through a hard time? Sure. You're not alone. That's the big one, is that everybody at some point is always going through a hard time. You feel like you're alone because nobody likes to talk about it. But talk about it. It's good. Just the fact that you brought up the question is good. Other people are, we're all having hard times, especially this year. Even in the best of times, people can have a hard time. So just understand and acknowledge that it's a hard time. Go through it, have a mourning process, have a frustrating time dealing with it, and then try to get over it, Try. At least try. And then if that doesn't work, seek further help. I get it. I have those things. I have the anxiety. I have the depression. But you, again, go back to work. Work super hard. Find something to work on. Put your energy towards your work. Let's see. Have any advice for BJ's makeup? No, because I never did my own. I don't think I could do it right now. I don't know. I watched a show. I would put on a show. They would do my makeup. It'd be over. I should have paid attention more. Let's see. Any tips for aspiring actors, voice actors? The voice actor one is make sure that when you're doing a voice that you find and you like doing it, that it's something you can do for a long time. Because what if you book the role? If you book a role that you can only do like once or twice before you have to kill yourself, with your voice, it's going to kill your, totally kill your voice. And you're like, oh, why did I do this? Don't do that. Make sure you can do it. Sustainability is huge in that industry. I do think that Beetlejuice will have a professional recording. I think we are far off from it currently. I think that Beetlejuice also will come back. I just also think we're a little far off from it. So yes, there is hope. There is a future, but it's not this fall. I can tell you that. I think pretty much for sure. Pretty much. And if it is, then it'll be a wonderful surprise. But the minute we're back and the minute there's a set and all that kind of stuff, and an audience is the big part. The COVID thing really took away our audience, and we need one for the Pro Shot version. But I do think we'll do one. I think the world wants it, and we want to do it. So, favorite game of Dave & Buster's is the one. It's a really petty, stupid little game. It's the one with they're moving around in a circle, little pucks, and you have to knock one into the hole. I don't know what it is. I get like really mesmerized by those. If you were any of the cast messed up during a performance of Beetlejuice, yes, every actor all the time, every day, in every show. There's always a little something. Let's see. I have many memories from History Boys. It's the very first thing I did. It's locked into my memory. The memory I have the most is at one point my parents came up to me after opening night and said this was the best decision you could have ever made, meaning dropping out of school to do it. Because I worked my ass off, and I think they did not know how it was going to go. But they they were assured in that moment that this might be a thing I could do. Favorite subjects in school was, we had a science fiction class in high school that I loved. We did a whole science fiction semester. We read Dune, and instead of doing a final report, we had to do a mock trial. We all each received a character, and how good we did in the trial was our grade. So we did a mock trial with all the characters from Dune. So listen, that's a fun way to end. It is 3 a.m. Holy shit. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around. You have made it to the end. We've unlocked an achievement, as they would say in the video gaming world. We will do this again. Clearly, I had a blast, but I do need to go to bed because I'm 400 years old. And if I don't go to bed right now, I will pass away from exhaustion. But sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. Thank you for wanting to be here. You know, some people, I know some people kind of come to these things because they're like, I can't miss out. But I think that a lot of people come to see what I have to say because they want to be here. And that really means a lot. Or maybe you just wanted to see Kevin. Let's be real. But thanks for sticking around. Thanks for laughing with me. Thanks for suggesting stuff. Thanks for the great questions. And we'll do it again soon when I get a couple more prints. And I will be able to say hello to every single one of you. I promise I will leave no person out. Now, one caveat: if you missed it, you missed it, and I don't know. You know, that's the thing. I don't. If I did get to you and you just missed it, I don't know how to get back to that. So, I will do the best I can, and you can do the best you can. That's all we can really do. All my love to you and yours, genuinely. I hope you have a great night's sleep. I hope that some of you get a lot more sleep now that we've stayed up this long. But you have all given me such great energy to bring into the next week. And I cannot wait to go hit the ground running next week, knowing that there are so many people out there that are as obsessed with the things that I do. And I am obsessed with all of you. So I appreciate all of your love. I appreciate all of your attention. I appreciate all of your encouragement. And I send it right back to you. And whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing it well, and I hope that you love it. If you don't love it, get out. That's it. I could just keep spouting, you know, positive affirmations, and I really would, but it is now time to sleep. So, with that, this has been Alex Brightman, as RoboFizz, soon to be regular Fizz, for Helluva Boss. Thank you for joining us for the signing. Please donate when you can, where you can, whatever you can. You know, there is no amount big enough. There is no amount small enough. Please donate to good causes and do the research. Being a good ally means being a good researched ally. Be an educated ally. Don't just be a bandwagon ally. Spread kindness. Do not spread COVID. And spread the love. I'll talk to you all later. Be well. Bye, Instagram.